Yo, what's going on, boys? Okay, so in this video, it's going to be the first video I'm going to be kind of touching on the subject when it comes to women and masculinity. So I was like getting my routine ready, getting ready for the gym because I'm heading there right now and sipping on some pre. And I was like, damn, I need to write some notes for this video because I, spontaneously was like, damn, bro, like I need to really like put in more effort into this channel and the more real, raw side of things. So, but I said scratch that. I was going to talk about a few subjects when it comes to women, things that I've learned. But I want to talk about, I kind of want to give you guys like a little bit of a story time. And I think that's a great way to dive into talking about women. Because eventually, like I said, the beginning of this channel, my first video, I'm going to get better at talking, better at organizing my thoughts, and just kind of conducting myself in a more professional way where I can actually speak in a way that has conviction and everything like that. Yeah, so anyway, so I want to talk about my journey to red pill. And if you don't know what red pill is, essentially you have blue pill and red pill. And blue pill is like the simp, the nice guy, the guy that doesn't understand, but the guy that does not understand how the world works and how women actually are and the lies that we've been told through family, friends, and just life and the world in general. And red pill is on the other side of that, where you understand the realness, the rawness, and you understand the truth behind what actually goes on in life and how women actually are in this world. So this all started with, I want to say, coming out of high school, a couple of years after college when I dropped out, and I just couldn't get women, bro. And I would see my boys and my peers like there to be fucking, going downtown, and I've never been in that scene, that nightlife of like going downtown and shit. I was never into that, never into drinking. So I didn't really go to much parties. So I never really built, that social skills when it came to women. I had no confidence. I dressed like a dork. The way I was raised, I love my family. I was just raised to be a nice guy, to follow the system and not take risk and not be like that bad boy. I'd always be like, bro, how do these women, they always say, oh, I used to be with these assholes, I used to do this. Oh, I don't do this on dates, I follow these rules, I don't kiss until it's like on the third date. Bro, and it's like, all these movies, these Disney movies, these fucking movies in general, they would be like, oh, women are this, women are that, they're loyal, they'll be with you through the thick and the thin, and they just would be painted to be like they're beautiful creatures and that we should, wherever they walk, just start laying out rose petals. And that's kind of like what the world kind of glorifies women to be like, and how we should treat them, like keep pursuing them, keep buying them gifts. Women, you need to make them happy. And I just couldn't get a grasp on the whole women thing, and I was falling victim to what I just highlighted of how to treat women, and it never got me anywhere, never got me any respect. And so I started to watch these videos on YouTube. The number one guy I used to watch in the beginning, his name was Steph Cold, and if you guys don't know who he is, you guys can look him up. I don't really watch him too much anymore. Every once in a while I do, because I'm recently starting to get back into this space of not red pill but masculinity, because now that I'm trying to be successful, build a business, it's like I realized the most amount of growth I've ever made in my childhood to manhood was being more masculine. And I kind of loosened the grip on that. I always had it, but I'm trying to strengthen that again, to have those core principles and use that for business to really lock in and become the man. So anyway, yeah, I was listening to these videos, and it started to change the way I would see things. I've got laid because of them. I've built rotations of women because of them. Like I've had a 2 to 3 woman rotation, okay, for like a year straight. And I started to learn about women, and like I started to learn how to like slightly manipulate them. And it might sound bad, but it's not, manipulation is not all bad, man. It has a negative connotation if you use it that way. Like I would treat women with respect, 100%. But I would not allow them to disrespect me. I would set boundaries, and eventually, over time, I learned how to I would learn how to seduce them, I guess you could say. Like talking differently, knowing how to use your energy to penetrate their mind, so they're like not just to get better with them, but they will respect you more. They will see you as a man of value. And so I started to like learn all these little not tricks. Like I started to like learn about how women actually are, what they actually like. Because you know, for one fucking thing, women will say one thing, but they will do a whole fucking other. All right, they'll do a 360. You'll be like, what the fuck, where'd this come from, bro? You want to pay attention to a woman's actions over her words, but that takes time, bro. Because people can say things off the fly, off the rip, but okay, will that match up in the next 3 to 6 months, following after what they just said? So that's where you have to pay attention to is their actions. But actions, do you pay attention to that? It takes a little more time. So you need patience. With women, you need a lot of patience. So now, getting into like more of the red pill stuff. So when I first started learning about this, bro, I was like angry. I was like, bro, fuck women, fuck this, bro. They're all fucking sluts. But in reality, bro, I'm like, dude, it took me like, it's probably 2 months. Luckily for me, that's a short time. A lot of guys go through this for years. I learn about women, they get fucking pissed because I think about all their past interactions. So like, I started to read books, bro. I read this book called, I kind of want to gatekeep it, but it's called The Rational Male. And it just talks about female nature. I learned so much from that. So yeah, anyway, so like learning about all this shit with women really put into perspective, like actually how the world is, man. And how, you know, people in general want what's best for them. So that's one thing I've really learned is like loyalty is there when it comes to like loyalty. Like men are really loyal to each other when it comes to like man of our word. That's our saying. It's like I'm a man of my word because we're loyal on what we say. There's weight to that. But with women, they're loyal to their feelings. That's another thing I was learning is women's loyalty is so much different than ours. They're loyal to their feelings. You need to know that, okay? Women are slaves to their emotions, not like us guys, you know? So that's another video topic that I'll talk about later. But I'm gonna try to wrap this up because I'm gonna take some pre-listen to the music and while I'm getting to the gym. So yeah, anyway, if I'm trying to lose focus a little bit, man. So yeah, I guess my story time that I wanted to say. Not too much of a story time, but when I was first getting into this whole red pill thing, I would be I remember this, like, one thing I learned was slowing how you talk and eye contact and just kind of like acting like nonchalant, like you're not in a rush. Like that just gets women like that because it shows like masculine frame and confidence. Because when you move at a slower pace, it just naturally shows more confidence. So I remember like I would be in my car, dude, and I'd be like, okay, like I would literally be in my car like right now, and my voice used to be really high. And I would learn like, okay, you want to like kind of have like a seductive, deeper tone to your voice. So I'd literally just be like in my car, be like, my voice should be like this, like dead ass, bro. It would be like that. And I would literally consciously, like every minute of the day, okay, talk slower. I would tell myself, talk slower while I'm talking to somebody, man or woman. And in my car, I would also practice like, okay, like I'm with a girl. Okay, I'm gonna practice this right now. Let's say she's in the car. I'd be like, hey, like, how was your night tonight? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, see. Yeah, I just did a little bit of work today, and then I did some cardio at the gym. Yeah, I hit chest and biceps today. Yeah, I wish you could have saw me lift some heavy things. Like I would practice that. But me practicing that might sound kind of corny and cringy, but those are those little things that you have to go through alone and just practice through repetition, and eventually it would become so natural where you don't have to consciously think about these things and tell yourself to do these things. So now for me, when I'm with women, bro, I haven't dealt with women in a while just because I want to focus on success right now. That's another topic I'm going to be talking about is should you be dating or should you chase success first? So yeah, like those are little things that I would practice, bro. Just little what I just did in my car. I'd practice that shit from like the outside world. People like, what the fuck is this kid doing? But those are those things that I actually had to do to get better with women. Is like do those kind of like corny, cringy things, but consciously tell myself, okay, talk slower, make deeper eye contact, think more seductively, and portray that energy onto them. Because women are fucking phenomenal creatures at feeling energy and feeling things, because they're fucking slaves to their emotions. They're deep in their feelings, man. So it's all about, you want to give women a good feeling. At the same time, you want to give her some dangerous feelings, some feelings of toxicity, some feelings of like, you know, giving them an emotional roller coaster with a lot of highs and some lows. Because women, they love when their emotions are just fucking wrapped up in you. It's not always good, it's not always bad. You need to have a mix, and you need to have a good balance between both. So yeah, I guess my story time is really just like me getting into the red pill. My story of like me just in the car, like I used to talk like this and pretending there's a woman right next to me. They're talking like, yeah, what's up, like, okay, yeah. What did you hit at the gym today? Oh, you did not do that shit. I'm telling you right now, no, you got to go up in weight. Like, you know, you can do better. I see that in you. I know you can too. Like, talking like that, bro. Literally, bro. Talking like more, like slower. Talking with confidence. Talking with seductiveness, bro. Huge fucking thing that changed my game when I started working on that consciously. You know, like I said, eventually over time, it's gonna feel weird. It's gonna feel awkward when you're doing this by yourself, like practicing how to talk slower or whatever the fuck it is. But eventually over time, you don't have the conscience to keep telling yourself. It just comes natural, man, with repetition. So yeah, man. I don't really know how this video came out. Like I said, I'm just getting new to this talking thing, especially talking about women. It's kind of a foreign subject for me to talk about, not for me to actually do it in life, but I want to talk more on the women's side of things as well. Because overall, like I said, this channel is going to be about making you as a man more well-rounded financially, mindset, spiritually, and when it comes to women as well. Because that can be one of the biggest downfalls to your whole entire life. You can spend 30 fucking years making money, becoming successful, making millions of dollars a month, and you choose the wrong fucking woman, or you choose to ignore red flags, or you don't even know what to look out for, and all that fucking work. Damn, bro. Now you're in court. Now you're dealing with this, and now you're paying for a woman. You're paying for her lifestyle after she divorced you or whatever the fuck happened, while she's fucking another guy, bro, on her knees begging, bro, swallowing, breathing hard, choking. Fuck that, man. I don't mean to get too graphic, but for me, what helped me most of changing my life as well is the more graphic rawness, truth of fucking life, man. We need more of that, bro. We gotta stop. The world's gotta stop sugarcoating bullshit, man. All right, that's how we become feminine, by sugarcoating little things. Nah, bro. Get right in the mix. Get right to the truth. Get right to the real rawness and the grit of shit, and you eventually start becoming more masculine. So that's my video for today, man. Kind of like that was my introduction to red pill, and I'm looking forward to actually talking about more dating, female and masculine nature side of things as well. I'm going to be including that in my video. So yeah, I'm gonna head to the gym, bro, and I'll see you guys. You guys have a good day. Keep killing it, and let's get it, man. Road to improvement, dog. Let's go, man.